Hello, writers. Okay, these are the writing assignments for week 5 for the Hermit Crab essay. Okay, another little picture of the Hermit Crab because it's so cute. Okay, so I want you to make a list of 5 ideas for a Hermit Crab essay. Note what the container might be and the content that you will explore for each. So, for example, for me, how to on how not to help a grieving person, because when I lost my brother, let me tell you, people who thought they were being helpful were not being helpful at all. So I'm thinking of something like that. A personal ad, almost 44-year-old woman in search of a mom. A Google Map story of my friendship with someone who committed suicide a few years ago. The story maps out one of our rollerblade missions because he and I would rollerblade um, in my growing up years, like all over Manhattan Island to Brooklyn, etc. So I would do that. The soundtrack of my life, and a how-to on how to tell he's emotionally unavailable, a text message story. Okay, so those are my ideas. So I would like you to make a list of 5 ideas for a Hermit Crab essay, as well as the content that you will explore for each. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Next one, I want you to choose one from your list of ideas and write it. Just try it. See what happens. Don't try to make it perfect. Do a shitty first draft. Go. Okay. Um, and I'm asking you only to do one, but you can do the rest on your own time. It's just for this week. I want you to do one. Okay. Additional hermit crab essay writing exercises. Write an essay in the form of a how-to guide using the second person voice, meaning you. So you do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, right? You can turn anything into a how-to. In Laurie Moore's book, Self-Help, she has stories titled How to Talk to Your Mother, How to Be the Other Woman. It's actually a really kind of amazing book. Okay, another exercise, choose a field guide to the natural world as your model. For example, a field guide to desert flowers or a field guide to the atmosphere. Write an essay in the form of a field guide, inserting your own experience in this format. This is really interesting, okay? So you can check out how to do that. Write an essay in the form of an interview or a series of letters. Yes, a letter is considered a hermit crab essay because it's a letter, right? Very epistolar. I always forget how to say that too. Epistolary. Okay, so how to essay prompts and ideas. Here are a few examples. How not to throw a party and other real life stories. How to fall in love with the wrong person. How to babysit a monster. How to kiss someone. How to put up a tent. How not to throw a party. How not to impress someone. How not to interview for a job. How to cook chocolate cake. How to cook a pot of chili. How to cook the perfect pancake, how to cook up a prank, how to lose your mind, how to lose your way home, how to lose your sister, how to lose your favorite shirt, how to fix a bike, how to fix a flat tire, how to fix a broken relationship, how to fix a terrible haircut. So there's a bunch of prompts and ideas for how to essays, okay? A few more. How to win a race, how to win a game, how to win a contest, how to win a bet, how to change your looks, how to change friends, how to change your identity, how to survive winter camping, how to survive being the youngest, how to survive a family vacation, how to fake an orgasm, how to fake your way into a job, and how to fake your age. Amazing, right? So you have a slew of ideas there. Finally, Ah, tips for writing your how to essay, choosing your story. The best how to story reveals something about you, something you didn't know about yourself, something you learned, something uh, about a relationship with someone else. Okay. For the how to part, think about and make some notes on the steps in the process, the order of the steps, if it matters, the variations. Are there other ways to do this? How can it go right? How can it go wrong? How do you decide that this was a success or a failure? Does it differ? How other people will consider how other people would consider it a success or a failure? Okay, just things for you to think about. Finally, additional hermit crab essay writing exercises. You see, this is such a huge lesson that I have, like writing exercises galore for you. Brainstorm a list of all the forms in the outer world that you could use as a hermit crab model. I've done this with groups that have come up with lists of dozens of possibilities. Examples of what they come up with include crossword puzzle clues, horoscopes, fortune cookies, missing cat flyers, etc. I want you to choose one of the forms from your list and begin an essay using your own material to flesh out the shell. Let the word choices and tone of your shell dictate your own approach to your topic. How would the vague cheeriness of fortune cookie fortunes or horoscopes inform your family or your relationship tale? Another example, I don't know what that is. Write a list. Something just showed up. Okay. Write a list of the topics or issues in your family that are forbidden to speak about. The things you could never write. Choose one of them. Now look at the list of hermit crab essay forms that you created. Pick one and try to write an essay about this forbidden topic using the experimental form. This one is kind of vague, but if you thought of something when I said forbidden and you heard something in your head, there's something there. So I say try it. Try to do a hermit crab essay with that, okay? All right, that was the last one. I also finally wanted to show you this book because it came up during the lecture. It's also listed in the reading for this week is optional. It's called The Shell Game. It's edited with an introduction by Kim Adrian, and its writers play with borrowed forms. It's it's an anthology of experimental essays, which it is a phenomenal. It is so good. Um, I would say check it out. There are so many different forms in here. And I mean, some of them I'm like, how did you do this? It's just really innovative. And people are so creative in their writing and how they choose to tell their stories. So I really recommend this book, The Shell Game. Okay. All right. That is it. Thank you. And I will see you soon. Be well. Bye.